me because obviously I invited Angelina because I feel like we need a little pick-me-up. Can we invite Joey here? That makes such a good time. So my best friend Joey is like a full-blown Angelina because I feel like we need a little pick-me-up. Can we invite Joey here? So I feel like such a good time. Amazing.
Yeah, you got him, huh? He'll come. He likes bacon.
That would be insane if Joey came by. He's such a good guy. He's such a good guy.
He loves bacon.
Let's call Joey!
Brace yourself. Joey is extra as
Hey, Coral! Say hi to my friend!
Joey, what up, my guy? What up, what up, what up?
Joey, I have a question.
Joey, are you shirtless?
Are you naked?
Can I see?
Of course, he's naked in front of her. Living his life. So I can
Right now.
you get on a plane? Yay! Alright, I'm gonna get Chipotle's jet. You'll be here. Thanks, Coral. Well, everybody, get ready for that. Joey's coming!
And now, Joey's coming in. I just want time with my roommate, my family, on vacation. I'm so excited. This is a family vacation. This is your third real friend vacation. And now, I'm a little bitter. The time's changed so much this last 48 hours. I have decided to go home.
To the 26-yard line. So offense making their way in. And the quarterback from the University of Oregon is Justin Herbert.
You guys ready to fix it?
Yeah.
A lot of guys would say great receiver, right? Terrific offensive line.
Stressed right now because I decided to tell everyone I could that I'm leaving early. I don't want to ruin the vacation. But it feels very weird not being in a good place in the pool right now. I got expecting it, so it did. I also, didn't expect Mother's Day videos to win.
I totally forgot.
On the real,
Your family?
Here's the first carry for
that,
Austin
and then
Eckler.
fighting into lead now.
Backwards, back to the 33.
That's
They go
not
backwards
enough. All
there,
of
2
a sudden,
yards, and second and one
coming
is
in.
now third and
They
3.
go, come on.
I would have figured up to the 9
Everyone's
yard run on the
doing
previous
that.
play. Getting one more
Data.
yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now
I
it's third
have
down.
an announcement. Well,
Third play of this
I'm gonna
opening
go home.
drive as they're looking at a third and 3.
huh?
They'll try to pick up the
I have
first
to
with
go.
Eckler.
I think it's perfect
And
timing.
flags
Joey's
come in
coming
as he gets
anyway,
forward
so.
for about 3 yards.
When are you
Let's
leaving?
check on the call.
Tomorrow.
Ooh.
Bitch, what the?
Don't be sad. Don't be mad.
So
Angelina's here.
accepted as he
Hey,
moves the offense
right?
backwards.
Not cool.
Gonna throw on third down with Herbert. He loses one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So here's Washington now in excellent field position to start things out. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
If his game plan goes into effect early, we'll see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field.
What did you just say? Did you say dog lips?
Might not have the best idea.
We're so classy now.
7th day,
Get the fuck out of here, you crazy?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
I have
Throw
an
taken in by Sims.
I'm gonna go
And he's
home.
brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now after the completion, we're going to go
Huh?
timeout and injured play.
I have to go.
Boy, now what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back.
I'm kind of like loving this right now. Jenny leaving. This is like the best thing ever happened. Nicole and
4
Vicky get
yards
closer
on
over
that
there.
last completion, so that sets up second
Wow.
and 6.
it's just like, hey, by the way, girl, I gotta go. See ya. She's like, the phone's already in the car service. Like, I'm out.
That is wrapped up.
Don't be
Taken
sad.
down.
Don't be
Back at the
mad.
25.
Angelina's here.
The sack
Hey,
by big number
right?
98, Linval Joseph. Defense went 3
Not cool.
4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed.
I'm hurt too. She didn't know on my Mother's Day video. She's a mom. She should get it. She's my best friend. She's the godmother to one of my kids.
I totally forgot.
On the real.
Are you kidding?
Oh my god.
To the right side and
then like the whole fighting Angelina.
Like Angelina's on the way.
What?
That's certainly playing down distance very
I don't want to be in the house.
defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
What is Godspeed, girl?
I can see a fight coming from a mile away with Jane and Cole. This thing's about to explode.
On now, it's Blair Walsh as he'll try the field goal here. From
Not
the
cool.
right hash, it's a 38-yard
That's
attempt.
cool.
Leaving early. Why the f*** you mad at me?
I'm only leaving 2 days before
And
you.
Walsh
you never
able to
told me to
convert
leave
it
it
as his
early.
kick is
Oh, my
good.
life.
And it's
It was
3-0
way
Washington.
overreacting. I honestly did not think this was a big thing. She's like beating me down at the fact that I didn't tell her. Like, come
Well, all
on. Why
offseason,
did
probably a
you
lot of thought
They're
goes into that
annoying.
first drive of week 1 and didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about
These
it
girls
is that
have
they
a
didn't
little bit of beef on
overthink
the
it.
blood.
Because you're exactly right. A
When
lot
James
goes into
fights,
the offseason,
it's like
preseason to get to that
Chihuahua
first drive of
trying
the
to
regular
fight
season.
a pitbull.
Right
You don't know how that
downfield,
ends.
mission accomplished,
Oh.
points on the board.
The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert
So
in the
Joey Wow,
Chargers
like Cole's
offense.
right-hand
And he
man
comes
for
out
best
on the
friends.
heels of an
He's very
interception he threw
vocal,
last time
and
they had the
Joey
ball.
always
Yeah,
leaning
and you
on
know
these
the
extra.
quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell you, that's on me. That's my man. Let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for
You
him.
guys have
It
all
did
been
only
Joey?
lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
No, you just wasted time. Ow!
Listen, take your time.
I'm so grateful, Joey. He's my day best friend, my brother that I never wanted. And he's just an amazing bad influence.
To throw
I
again.
never have sat her down. He always picks me up.
That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. Getting down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Here's the bar. And to catch up. Should I drink out of this? What happened here? Oh, you know what happened there, Joey.
Who's going to make a play for me? I just need something
Are you
right
ready,
here.
Mom?
And the end result there?
Why not invite Joey? Everything is spiraling out of control and everyone's right. Let's bring Joey. Hey, hello, monster. What'd you get here?
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's
That's a
2nd and 9.
memorable way, huh?
And that time will be called here. Washington has an injured player down on the field.
So go.
Boy, now you want to see a quarter 1
What
of
is
the
that?
year.
It's Dr. Dre's? No. Got my wingman with me.
Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on the last
But not a big deal.
It is a big deal. I need
line.
you.
Shotgun snap for Herbert.
I'm trying. I'm really up.
And they'll get it down as he's inside the 40.
They took away the second and painted over the boxes. Now what? Any other suggestions?
Quit lining up in
Because
the
he heads
club.
towards
I
the
got
flat
Skinny Benny
first.
with me. He's
All the
dancing
shots
with
you
you, having a
riding too
great
much.
time.
He cuts up
Take
inside.
Angelina
And
out of nowhere.
Nice pickup for the first down.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Killed my boy.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
This cheese has probably been out of the fridge for like
Run
3 days.
inside and he gets 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their hard work, in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to
Big Daddy
dominate
Six
the
wouldn't
line
even
of
eat that
scrimmage.
right now.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I'm hungry. Like, a girl gets hungry when they're in the club.
Out of the gun, Herbert. That's complete
Joey,
to John
here's
Ross.
the perfect time.
And he'll go
I need to
down
laugh.
at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first
You know what you
down.
should do?
Anytime we're together, you just get drunk.
You should get your
And
GED
she's just put me in
and
a
become
good
an
mood.
EMT.
He's got it. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him
As
under
a
pretty
silver
well.
person, having
Somehow
to
able to
deal
muscle his
with
way open and
Angelina
catch the ball.
hitting Joey, who's also extra as. It's like, bro, it's like
So what?
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Quick hitter here is complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, first down.
Would you rather start work at 4:45 or 4 p.m.?
You know, just a little bit too much. You're in my space.
And the Chargers have taken the lead.
That's you. Don't put this here.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
He's got it. They'll see that opening right field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
I can pace myself. It's great, but sometimes I toe the limit. So normally if I'm at a 10, this time I was at a 15.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I think Paul's like a great guy.
Field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go around. First and 10.
And you know what? If I was a single girl, I probably would bank Paulie.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Thomas
Would you do this?
and he will find his man on
The warehouse position that says Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, with 1 hour off for lunch, noon to 1 p.m. Each shift right now is working 10 hours a day. Also, they need to be flexible with the overtime and also be available as we do have some mandatory Saturdays. Those usually are mandatory 8 hours. We let the group know at least 3 days in advance. So it wouldn't be every Saturday, it'd just be some. I did. It's $15 an hour. Can I work at a car wash? Not even the new one? Over by Texas Farmer?
The score on EA Sports. 7, Washington 3. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end.
And then if you go to interviews, if you get interviews and they ask if you can pass a drug test, just say yes.
Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
I know we can buy a detox.
Resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Never make the mistake of the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed. They catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Yo, Mike is in the way. Yo, Mike King. What is happening?
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
I need a responsible party. Oh my.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19.
This is like Mission Impossible.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Folks, remember this, his first NFL game, a rookie getting playing time here in week 1, and he comes through with a giant play there, an interception return for, obviously, his first NFL touchdown.
Do you think he dreamed that last night at all? No chance. Not one whatsoever, but he got it done.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. 20-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they get the touchdown.
Now what a first down pickup of 8.
Or
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. We do have a flag down and
wait, what?
they'll come up now with a second and long after the ball. Here's Marlon Mack. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Ball carrier. Linval Joseph on the tackle. A gain of 1 brings up third and 12.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
They said it with a chuckle. They call him unreliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete.
Oh my God.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And he'll bring up third down.
Casey Hayward on the coverage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away.
I didn't want to be going home for something like this.
This will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They'll stop it where they want to if a good golfer can check one up.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there. Landon on third down. Herbert. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He'll find Williams on the slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Hey, everyone.
This pass finds its way to Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 50, here's Herbert. Got a man open, it's Ross. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Herbert. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Incomplete. Kareem Jackson on the cover.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
For John Ross. Incomplete. Landon Collins on the coverage.
That's going on with Jet. Jet's driving me crazy. Say like things aren't good at home. Things aren't going to be good in life.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder.
Maybe toxic.
And Lutz puts this one through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
Washington 3.
Offensively, pretty good execution. Long drive, chews up the remainder of the first half clock, and they finish it off with 3 points.
And what's the best byproduct of the whole thing besides the fact that they got points on the board? They didn't leave the other team any time to mount a drive themselves.
You guys enjoy your vacation.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
We are here for the...
And Angelina will probably cheat on Chris.
I'm excited to go see Tina taking my face right now.
Angelina's gonna go on stage and she's gonna be a little whore. Angelina! Running!
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it's definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the score line. 31-28, the final score.
Let me ask you something. Yeah. Would Lawrence be okay if you staying in Vegas for an extra day instead of going back? Oh, see, why not? This is the last night here together, and I'm like, holy, that went
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Ronnie, have fun. Yes. We'll do like a boys weekend. Get the girls out of here.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Secret to save his life. Yo, my dude.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
For the first guy tonight, it's kind of a bust.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Still choosing. Stay up, lad. No doubt.
On first down, it's Gibson, and he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here in the opening drive in the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
I've never done this before either, so tonight is just like my night. Like, we're doing all these new things. Broccoli! So we need water.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Second and 12.
I do remember my old notes, but they are strictly for my fiance's notes. It wasn't the greatest at
a shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. It's a gain of 7, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert got a man. It's Ross, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Herbert now. This will be caught at about the 6. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. He's getting it for the touchdown. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone.
But she's definitely a fun team, so I'm glad she came.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return. He's going to get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mack. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Now left side on the swing pass. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
they'll try and run for this with Mack. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for Washington.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 48.
Here's Mack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Amazing time, I had an amazing time in Vegas. See you soon. I will see you soon. You are packing, you are leaving. I am packing, I am leaving, and you are staying here. Absolutely.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
We can get through. We can get through. Okay.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is a beauty as that one's going to angle out at the 6-yard line.
The
field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Get away. Deal with a lot of different emotions, Jen. Babies. Everything that's been going on.
On second down, Eckler. And he's got room. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Handle situation.
You guys want to do that?
Let's go cool. Next day.
Now Eckler. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
You showering in the street. I showered in that street before.
Feels like girls.
Behind the chain, second and 12.
Last night, I extended the room. He's coming back there, no idea. We're doing guys.
Going on the ground with Eckler.
Up in Las Vegas.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys are getting along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Here's Ty Long now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. And the Washington offense going back to work. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottle him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
In addition to providing its employees with traditional extrinsic motivators such as sick pay, appreciation, and even a profit-sharing plan, which of the following strategies best describes the whole foods approach to motivating and empowering employees?
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10.
And I'm just trying to find this guy.
Back to throw again. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. 4-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
This is a tough situation offensively because down 3 scores, the field goal kicker's not even going to come into play here. As an offensive play caller, though, you know you have to take chances. This is a time to get creative.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Hang on. Wow. Oh, who got, man? Where you at?
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? On 2nd down now. It's Mack, and he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try any.
And he is into the end zone for Washington touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence, but they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Connor Walsh on to attempt the extra point. And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now, 24-10. That time, a 9-play drive. And the end result was a Maryland Mack touchdown run. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this will not work out. The Chargers are they knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Even before they put the
Pat were to administer a test to determine applicants' Big 5 personality characteristics, it would be especially important that you look for people who have positive.
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. LA set to take over again on offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. It's Eckler again, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Abdul has been described by his coworkers as a Bible employee. Which of the following statements relates to the Big 5 trait of continuousness?
Past the 30, almost to the 25. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee.
Where's the Speedo Guito? I'm back to Las Vegas. I cannot believe it. So good to be back in the family here as well.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Oh, yeah. You hungry yet? No, hungry.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
Chargers 27, Washington 10.
Get the frick out of here, you crazy!
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
According to the classical theory of motivation, blank is the most effective tool for motivating
Because
employees.
now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play. And maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you.
Can I get a strip cocktail?
So for the Chargers, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will be at home for one next week against the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for Washington, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.
Intro to Business, Chapter 8 mini
And for
sim.
Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL
Google it.
on EA Sports.
Google it.
Swaddles, socks. We got you.
So today we are having a Ford Lidos
Intro to Business, Chapter 8 mini sim.
house and set it up for when he does get the baby back. Kind of like doing a reset on his life.
Speaking of babies, Mike.
What do you do?
It takes a real man to rock a dad bod. If Donald Trump can be president, that means any reality star can be president. So which one of us could be president?
Only within the popular vote.
Hey, I think I would be the best president. The worst president, I would have to say, would be Ronnie. Ronnie would probably get...
Ronnie would be...
Might get impeached.
Actually, that would change the tax laws.
I'd also pardon myself.
Amazing. I wonder what the girls are doing right now.
Jenny and Nicole are fighting right now.
So I missed that. Did they have a legit fight?
Yeah, Jenny left like
2:15. And Jenny's like, yeah, guys, so just want to let you know, I have to go home tomorrow. Cole wasn't too happy.
He was like, okay, Jay, wow.
In terms of Douglas McGregor's theory of motivation, how would you best describe Chandra's management style?
It caught me off guard with something. I'm gonna go home. Not cool. Why the f*** are you mad at me? I don't want to be here without you. So I'm going to Jenny today, which is my best friend. We haven't talked in like a couple of days. I just, I want to hear from Jenny.
I'm gonna pull up from earlier today.
Hello?
And I'm just a little prepared. Her Vegas. But this is the longest trip Nicole and I have gone without speaking. I'm nervous to have this conversation, but I'd rather do it now. Let's clear the air.
I haven't talked to you in like a couple days here.
We never not talk, so that's what it means.